now we're
Okay, now they can hear us.
having to turn the audio on and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that was close. They almost heard how much we hate them.
Oh, shit.
Ah,
I'm sure they've heard it before. We're
my,
back.
My jokes are proof enough.
Yeah. We're back. Athena has been captured. The SS Freya has been destroyed.
More or less.
Yeah.
The portion of the docks in Fort Kesson has been destroyed.
Oops.
What? Fort Kesson was partially destroyed.
No, just
Nah,
part
just
of the
the
docks.
boxes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kendall crashed the SS Freya into the docks.
Just
to keep
the
them.
only way to leave the town.
Yeah.
What, the docks.
Oh, I guess it gets that red eye.
Okay. The docks. Just if you guys look at the map, the Fort Kesson shop guide,
They're fairly extensive.
the docks take up like that entire side of the town.
We didn't wreck all the
Right.
docks.
Yeah. Like they're down like 5% productivity now. So
Well,
Which is like
Well.
a huge deal to any trading company.
yeah. So you guys have.
It got worse.
Oh, what else? What did you miss? You climbed the ship. You cut the rope. Your last decision. You cut the rope. You swung down. On their turn, they used control water to zip the ship out into the ocean, and they're like, "Well, Jake's done." But then Kendall zipped the boat right back.
Which would probably explain the crashing into the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then so the next turn, he crashed into the dock.
I also dispelled
their control water.
because they were using
Yeah.
control water.
So
as
that
well,
way we
too.
didn't have one of these things
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was an exciting fight.
Mhm.
Excellent.
So you guys are now all up on the ship. The fire crews are putting out fires in the area. The guards and the engineers are trying to figure out what the fuck's going
Name of the
on.
cop.
The camera.
Mhm.
What's that?
I just realized that I sat back down and I went off the camera.
So you guys are all up on the dock, up on the ship. Are you helping Argit?
We gotta take it from us immediately getting the fight over with. We're talking about
I
Leo.
want to get her all.
Okay, well then let's take it. The fight ends.
Mhm.
You guys are on the dock. Fire crews are starting to show up because someone set off a couple fireballs.
Yeah.
I say
What's
Leo,
going on?
Leo's putting his canter away and getting his hand axe out.
I want to get everybody bound up.
He's like, "No, we're getting Athena's hands first. I'm getting
goddamn.
Athena's hands
Oh
first."
god damn hand. He only has one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take anything that allows spell casting.
So,
Okay,
Leo
she's lying
remembers how
unconscious
you
on the
are,
ship.
right,
This is
Asper?
just you doing it.
I mean,
Okay.
there are some spells that are verbal, so
Yeah, but I imagine teleport's not one of them.
She didn't cast teleport.
I know. I'm concerned about Agatha.
so yeah,
Target.
Already.
I got the hand axe. I go up to her, and I kick her in the stomach to wake her up.
Okay, she comes to.
And I ask her, "Do you remember what the fuck I said?" And as she answers, I take my hand axe to her throat.
Oh god damn. Okay.
All right then.
Athena is dead.
All right, now it's all better.
okay.
God damn. Blood spurts
like-
out
I
across
just
your
picture-
shoes.
Like Vince cracking his knuckles, getting ready to interrogate, and then you're just whack. Okay.
I don't know how you guys are reacting, but there's other things Leo would be doing now, which is cutting her head off.
You're like moving on.
I think you already did that.
Oh,
so-
I'm clean cutting it.
You're Rick Grimes in that shit.
So,
Well,
how much longer do we think the other ship will be before
When we
get
met, I made you a promise.
I
Whack.
don't know if the other ship's going to show up, because if the crew went to the other ship, then they already know not to come.
Once again, my question: are you guys helping Argit?
Well, I want to get her bound up and probably gagged.
Because she's making death saves.
Well,
No.
I want to stabilize her after she can't do literally anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not interfering with that. I'm chopping the head off.
You could use a medicine check. I'm just saying, if you want to tie her up first, she might be dead by the time you finish.
Okay. Well, then I will...
You could do a medicine check
I can do
to
medicine.
stabilize
I'll
her.
do that.
That way she's unconscious but not dying.
Somebody else is going to have to do that, because I'm not good at medicine. I'm good at anti-medicine.
Okay.
17.
She is stabilized. So now you can tie her up. She is unconscious and bound.
Okay. And then I'll just give her a touch of healing.
Okay.
Just bring her up.
She comes to. She sees Athena headless as Leo is finished severing the last few cords of
As
flesh.
she's waking up, I'm going to say, you might not want to look behind you.
Actually, I'm fine with her seeing that, because if she doesn't have the right answers for us, it's going to be her next.
She goes super fucking ghost white, starts shaking.
I can intimidate that if you want, but...
Seeing her friend being actively beheaded next to her?
I think seeing anyone being active, I don't
Yeah. Well, okay.
It's not intimidation so much as
Shit.
Yeah.
That's just
It
a
could be your worst
realization
enemy.
that you're about to die.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to keep on this as heavily as I can.
Okay.
there will be nightmares of the faces above her.
Okay.
As heavily as possible.
So,
So we don't like pirates. So you can stop that. This is what happens when we come across them.
I don't even know. I don't think she's capable of talking right
Probably
now.
not.
Like, I think it's full on shock at this
Yeah,
point.
that's probably fair.
I'm like, I know. The he looks really weird. The eye.
Oh, as a matter of fact, when we
glove.
showed up, they would have only probably recognized him.
He's just,
Oh, shit, you're right. Yeah, they wouldn't have recognized you anymore either. Okay. Are you guys, what are you doing with her?
You
Because
don't
she's
know
not
me, but
capable
I
of talking.
the only person. Well, they know Asverth because they brought him over.
No,
Mm-mm.
that was his previous character.
The one who got pulled apart.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
so the only person they know is Leo.
the only person
Yeah.
they recognize is Leo. They know me, but they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know
They don't know
anyone but Leo.
And Leo's the one cutting the head off.
Well, she's the only lone survivor, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just take her with us. Because,
I mean, I can start talking to her if you.
I don't think she can talk to us is the problem.
You could try. I mean, I'm just right now, you just casually talking to her. She is 1,000 miles away right now. Just in complete
Well,
shock.
She's
do
got
a
that
little-
1,000-yard stare.
Do
Yeah.
a little of this. So
Right.
where did the rest of the crew go?
You would have to, like, just asking her, she doesn't respond. You would have to, like,
Compel
Oh,
her
that's
to
what I mean. Now I'm like getting tension and
okay, like, just, no, like, you would need to,
You
like,
rough her up. Roll that.
you would need
intimidation
to-
You
right now.
need
Yeah.
to actually grab her. Like,
she's,
it's a non-natural 20. If
Okay.
it's persuasion or intimidation, I don't.
well,
care
it's,
which.
I don't, you're not doing an intimidation. It's not because she's ignoring you or anything.
Yeah.
She's in shock. She's just not capable of
Yeah, I'm.
comprehending that you're here. So yeah, you would have to do something to try and just bring her back to reality. So like you pick her up and you give her a shake, or you give her a hard slap or something like that. Or you get in her fucking ear and you just fucking yell your head off or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. You have to do
Okay, that's fine. She can tell me where the rest of the crew is going, or she can join the crew that she sees now.
she would just offer without like it's almost robotic how she replies. There's just no person left there.
right.
They teleported to the Destin
And where's the Destin?
out at sea.
Where at sea?
It's just waiting out there a few miles. It won't dock until Athena gives it the all clear signal.
What's the all clear?
She has a sending spell. She would send a message to them.
What would she say through the message?
Just, it's all clear. Come in.
I don't know if we can replicate that.
Fancy bard, could you replicate that?
How far out are they?
Like a couple miles.
Well, we
I can send a message if you guys like.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do that.
Do we want me to send a message?
I want to know what your message is going to consist of.
I mean, it's all or nothing. If you want me to send a message, I'll send a message.
We all all knew that was the answer.
What are we doing with
Do we want to?
Athena's dead now. Come over here and get yours.
what are we doing with our get?
Do we want to have them come get some, or do we want to go give them some? That's the question.
It's up. What are you guys doing with Argit? She's not. Are you still questioning her?
Not.
Or are you still
actively.
questioning her?
Not actively.
I think we got everything out of her.
What?
I think we got everything that. Do we?
It's up to you guys. Do you think you got everything out of her?
Well,
What are you doing with this message thing?
there's probably a lot that we can probably still get out of her in the future, but
Yeah.
for now, she can answer for her crimes.
So do we want me to send a message?
Do we want to all deliver the message?
Well, I mean,
I don't think that's what Leo's asking.
yeah, I can. What I'm saying is, I can get a message out there right now.
You gonna sink the ship?
Well, no, I can send a message. I can create animals.
Yeah, and sink the ship, maybe?
Well, no, I'm not
Or
going to
shit
do
all
that.
over their deck.
I would like the ship back.
I would like the ship back too, but I don't think they're gonna bring it back.
So we want to send a message.
I just think we should all go kill them.
So okay, so do you want to go out there and try to find them?
We know where they're at.
Okay, what ship are we taking?
I mean, we got our yacht.
We're taking the yacht.
They'll travel a lot faster than their ship.
Okay, so does she know where they're at?
A lot faster than this shit.
Like specifically?
I mean,
That is a true statement.
well, we'll ask her. Can she direct us to the destination?
It's just burning on the dock.
Yeah.
A lot faster than this shit.
So, theory, she can direct us to the
It's like
destination.
slowly
Point.
leaning and
We don't
falling
need to send a message.
deeper.
Let's do that.
Ever saw it? They're just like.
I just don't want our ships to get away.
You guys hop on the Yahtzee and you bring her with you? That's a question.
Okay, Leo's doing it. He's picking her up and like, all right, we're going to the Yahtzee then. If no one's gonna say anything.
Okay. Leo grabs her. Are you guys following Leo? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to gag her again and just tell her to point.
Okay.
If we don't find the ship in 2 miles,
Okay. Close Athena's tab.
do we want
Ripping
to
pieces.
Oh, I put her head in my sack.
bag of holding?
Yeah, back.
Yeah.
That's a good use for that.
Mhm.
Carrying heads.
Does she have any cool equipment on her?
She should have.
I just
Honestly.
closed her fucking tab. She had, on her person,
She had
No.
that sword she dropped.
she had the sword she dropped.
I mean,
No.
you guys might want to get that sword.
What kind of sword was it?
Scimitar.
Shiny.
That's
Is it a fancy one?
Scimitar.
I guess it would be more of a saber, but for stat-wise, we'll use scimitar.
Okay.
You can definitely tell it's magical.
They can match.
So anyway, you get on the Yahtzee.
I'm not gonna be a douche, but like if anybody who can heal would like to heal me, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah,
We're taking a short rest while we're on this.
I do that. I throw some more healing.
I think it just depends on how much time we have till we get there.
I think we should short rest before we get on the Yahtzee.
Short rest is an hour, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Everyone gets their temp HP back if we short rest.
I think that's just you, though.
And Asra.
I don't need my 10th HP.
I'm more worried about them taking an hour and getting away from us
Yeah.
because technically we have a crew that
I'm gonna
got
throw,
mostly murdered that's on the ship now.
Mhm.
Okay.
So they're certainly
We
aware
can start
of us.
taking a short rest while we're on the ship just to see how far.
Mhm. That would be my plan.
We should do that. Take a short rest once
we
we get
can
on the
heal
Yahtzee.
before we get there.
Mhm.
By all means. Jake and I have to touch you in ways you don't like until you're full health.
I think he's getting ready to give me some healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
A level 37.
at level 37.
Yes.
I'll do.
That's totally legit, by the way.
I could do 3 level 3s.
I'm very low, so just whatever you feel like you can spare.
Just do one at a time.
Well, we're taking a short rest, so you get
Well,
your
I mean,
hit dice.
like how much health are you missing?
I think I think we should do short rest.
How about
Your
this?
hit
We
dice.
get on the ship, we start selling out, and the minute we see the Destin, you start healing me up.
If you're
Okay,
low.
Where are you taking your short rest at?
On the
boat.
Aussie.
Okay, you go to the Yahtzee.
I can give you up to 55 health.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing with Argette on this?
We can do this.
You've got her on
Bound and gagged.
bound and gagged.
She's not. I don't want her talking, touching her fingers. Nothing.
Okay. Where are you putting her?
Should
Probably
be-
below deck.
I would say she should be somewhere where she can see.
Well, that's true. And we probably need to be prepared to knock her out.
Oh, so yeah.
At a given second.
You're on kill her duty if she does anything weird. So I would just take your sword out, and just poke her every once a few seconds and make sure she.
Oh, I have other ways of dealing with that.
Okay.
Minimum knock her out, maybe kill her.
I'll make sure she doesn't do
I
it.
feel like as a magic person, you can make your hands get warm. I got a fireball waiting. Oh goodness gracious!
I can take this
Well, I think she's
fireball
at,
better
like,
than
1
you
HP.
can. She is. She's
So
at 1
I'm just gonna
HP.
Eldritch Blast her in the face.
I can take this fireball better than you can. There won't even be a chance to revive your dead ass.
Yeah.
Hit.
Okay. I think we should short rest.
Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm going to move my hex. Nah, I shouldn't move my hex to her yet, because then she has to die before I can move it to somebody else.
Yeah, don't worry about it yet.
Actually, is it going to even expire, probably?
I feel like she's only at 1 HP.
Oh, it'll expire before anyway, so I just put my hex on her anyways.
Yeah.
Because it expires after an hour.
It's whatever you feel like you need to do.
That way it feels like it's being useful.
Where do you see hit dice in here?
I was going to put it on her for
So,
wisdom.
you guys take your short rest.
When you hit short rest, you spend your hit dice,
Yeah.
and then you have to roll it.
You get to
Your hit dice is
okay.
Your hit dice is whatever your level is.
your level times your die.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can expend them to recover health. So I can do 11 d10, which is pretty fucking cool.
I can do the same thing, so I need to start fucking doing that.
Yep.
Where am I d10 at? I can lend you something. Just one off them until you get there.
17, 22, 25,
There's no reason for me to do
31.
that. I'm at max health,
You might
and it doesn't do
hear us
anything
a little
else
bit,
for me.
Jake.
And everyone gets their
What's that?
You
17
might top yourself off.
10 attack.
You take some damage. Just roll a hit die and come back
I never
up.
got
Yeah.
hit.
So,
I'll roll 1.
you guys are taking your short rest. After you guys keep doing your short rest numbers,
10.
I
you
said
get on the
I'm not going to
Yahtzee.
short rest because I don't get any benefit from it.
Okay.
So I'll be looking out.
Okay. You guys get on the ship. The ship starts sailing. You're taking your short rest while the ship is sailing that direction. Joe is Vance is on duty of guarding Argette.
Mhm.
Where I guess my question is, do you got her out on the prow of the ship so she can
I
point
think
you?
we should have her tied to around the mast or something of the ship.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Just having her
I'll bring a
tied to the
barrel
side.
out and just. I'll bring out a barrel. I'll have her waist and one arm tied to the barrel.
Oh, I'm.
If it looks like she's gonna do something with fancy with her hand, it's gone.
So you guys are sailing
She's got a
along.
meatball
So she's
not in
tied.
one hand except for one finger.
So what exactly? Give that to me again. You brought out a barrel.
Set it up right.
What's
Yeah.
your health now?
Tied her waist and one arm to the barrel
Okay,
so that she can point out the way.
with the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I see her doing any
Any
hexy
jujitsu.
voodoo,
Yeah.
yeah, she starts practicing jutsus by the barrel. It's over.
I'll do the final jutsu.
You guys are moving, and she's pointing you in the direction you're going.
Also,
She's
there's
just
a time limit. I hope that was explained. If we don't find the ship soon, then she's
Okay.
finding the end of her life soon.
I would also point out to her that if she starts casting a spell or anything.
Okay. She guides you. And she, finally, she's like, there it is. On the horizon, you can see it. And you guys look. And you don't fucking see anything.
You should do your eye.
Yeah, I'll look at it and see if I see anything.
Okay. You pop your eye patch up. You scan the horizon. You don't see anything. You pop your eye patch closed. You're like, I don't fucking get it. You turn around and you look. And Arget's standing on the railing of the ship. She waves. And then she
I throw
jumps
my
into the
sword
water.
at her.
You throw your sword? Give me an attack roll.
Old person.
I don't know what it would take to throw a sword at her.
Just an attack roll.
How did she get unbound and all of the other
That's
things?
some great questions.
With everybody staring
What would
at her.
my modifier to throwing a sword be?
Do you have proficiency in improvised weapons?
I do not.
What sword are you throwing?
My flame tongue longsword.
Okay. Roll it.
Well, I've got 14. And I don't know what to add to that, if anything.
Just your strength modifier.
My strength would be, 17.
You launch your fucking sword. Hits her center mass. And just passes straight through it. You realize you just threw your sword through an illusion. As your sword flies into the water.
Where is she still tied to the barrel?
You look to where she
Second
was.
time one of your characters.
Yeah.
That's happened
The first
before.
time I played with him, I threw a pick right over the...
Can I mage hand to catch it?
Yes, you can mage hand to catch it.
Okay.
He mage hand catches your sword.
I guess since you threw it, you technically couldn't do it within the same 6 seconds.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You guys look back to the mast and the barrel, and she's just fucking gone.
I kick it where the barrel was.
I'll keep my eye patch open and look around.
You kick where the barrel was, and all of a sudden the ropes appear and drop to the ground. And you pop your eye patch up, and you see Arget invisible over at the far side of the ship,
Can I command her to stop?
casting a spell. Let's do an initiative off. To see if you pop your spell off or she pops her spell off.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
22.
6. Roll your command person. Or your hold person.
Well,
Is it hold person?
Command silence would be good. A good start.
let me double check what I got here, because I was gonna do command, so it's a save.
Okay, then that's what you're going to do. From now on, when you say, can I do this? That's what I'm going to hold you to.
Well, that's why I said
Yeah,
command. I was
okay.
gonna command her.
Then command. What does she need to roll?
Is it
It's a 15 save,
wisdom save, I think?
and I was probably gonna tell her to halt.
Okay.
Halt would be a word that is,
She's probably got
By-
fairly
by-
high wisdom.
unfortunately, yes. So,
So she's a
although
What
if
does she need to be?
if
she's
she's
a
still
cleric.
hexed,
Yeah.
then she has disadvantage.
How long does
Probably got
hex
really high
last?
wisdom. Yeah.
It is past. Because you took a short rest.
15.
She sailed past that.
Yeah, I figured.
Arget disappears.
She was invisible.
Damn it. No, she teleported. She dimension doored again.
So she was using greater.
She made an
invisibility?
illusion of herself, then turned herself invisible.
Just so you guys understand, so you don't think I'm just fucking with you. She's a trickster cleric of a high enough level. Her channel divinity abilities gives her the ability to create an illusion of herself
Mhm.
and the ability to turn invisible.
Okay.
So
And you can still cast spells while invisible and not have the invisibility
here's what happened.
end.
She pointed your guys' direction there and created the illusion. You guys attacked the illusion. As soon as the sword hit the illusion, she went invisible. And she did a sleight of hand to slip out of the ropes. For the sleight of hand to slip out of the rope, she got like a 22.
Mm.
Then she ran while invisibling herself. And started casting the spell. When that spell cast, she would have lost her invisibility, but it didn't matter because Cosmos saw her around this.
It wouldn't have changed anything.
So that's when she
So-
popped her spell.
When does the invisibility end, though?
Probably when she casts her spell. I don't think
Is it
anybody
when it
else.
starts casting or when it pops? I'm asking because I wouldn't be able to counter if it.
Casting until you cast a spell. Now, the act of casting a spell, I would believe, would be the finale of it.
So, would you allow a counter spell to pop?
I feel like it's already been cast. Like, your invisibility ends once the spell has been activated.
Yeah.
Well, is that the start or the finish of it?
That's the finish. Like, it's coming out. It's already out.
When the spell is cast, it's coming out. Its effect goes in.
Mm.
It's not you lose invisibility when you start casting a spell.
That's fair.
So,
Well,
our guest's gone.
We got dicked.
You got dicked.
We should turn around right now.
Yeah. Wait, so...
This will probably come back
We
down.
should turn around
hold on.
right now.
Hold on. So...
We should turn around right fucking now.
So how far away were we?
You guys
I am
traveled
telling the crew
maybe
to
like a
turn
mile
around
and a half.
right
Mile
now.
away. How far can she teleport, do you think?
I don't care. We're turning
Wait,
around.
hold on.
That's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
I don't know how
I
far
don't know.
dimension.
You would have to do an Arcana check to see
Yeah.
if you know about
Any magic
teleportation
users can go
spells.
for it.
21.
Okay, you would have that information. So, you know,
Assume you still just say we should turn around like
you know.
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
Hold on.
Oh, computer stopped working. Are we still streaming?
As far as I know, yes. It says we are.
Okay, I see it. My computer just fucking shat itself. Fucking shit, computer.
I'd be like, I'm afraid I'd have to agree with our new friend here. I don't like the situation.
I don't like the situation.
Well, if we know how
but
far she can teleport, we know where she's going right now.
This is also true.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really change it a whole lot, because she's already used a handful of spells today.
Yeah,
I mean, I know that Dimension Door can make you go pretty far. But I don't think Kindle does.
I don't know if that's
Okay.
Dimension Door.
So, you know a couple things about teleportation. First thing is Dimension Door.
Mhm.
You know Dimension Door can only take you 500 feet.
Yeah.
You know there's also a spell called Teleport, which is a 7th level spell. Line of sight, unless you have a teleportation circle set up somewhere.
Which she technically does.
Well,
Which we
No,
know
I
there's-
think she had to be in the teleportation
well,
circle.
no, you
That's-
can. When you use teleport, you can teleport to that.
Oh,
circle.
so to the circle. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she either went 500 feet, she went line of sight, or if there's a teleportation circle and you know that the thing on the ship that they were running to was a teleportation circle.
Mhm.
So
So they probably have one on the other ship. She probably teleported to the other ship.
that is a possibility.
That'd be my guess. We should turn around.
Yeah,
I don't like that we were
can I
allowed
give
out
a
here by
quick
the cleric.
Can I give a quick scan, like,
I am
all
instructing the
the way
crew to turn
around
around
with the
right
iPad
now.
out?
There's,
Now, the eye patch will reveal anything invisible or anything like
Mhm.
that.
just in case they have some sort of crazy thing that's made the ship invisible?
And they don't.
Okay.
So,
there's no rush at this point. They either beat us or they didn't.
Well, I think
We
they
should
did.
turn around.
are you worried that they're attacking the city?
Yes. Well, no.
Yeah.
I'm worried that we got dragged out for an hour to a random spot and she planned the whole time to just disappear. So we're wherever she wanted us to be.
Oh yeah,
So
so
we
just
should turn
turn.
around.
Yeah, we're just turning around. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's not like we didn't almost kill.
They have an
I
entire
killed-
fleet of pirate
Yeah,
ships.
you murdered the
Luckily-
shit out of it. Tina.
Well, luckily, I killed her.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. We don't know that our ships are the only ships they have.
I know I killed Athena, their leader.
Well,
I don't like your cockiness. I don't trust any of your cockiness, considering you lasted one round on the ship. I got
Oh.
fucking annihilated.
Taking damage for you.
Oh.
Let's
Okay,
well, I think all we did
All
was
right.
we killed their old leaders.
let's go ahead and we're gonna take our last break for the night.
Mhm.
YouTube people will be back in a couple of days. Twitch people will be back in just a couple of minutes. When we come back, I'll just say we'll probably be back in town, whether or not we rushed back to town or we just took our
Just
time.
otherwise, yeah.
Back in town.
I'll be back.
See ya.
So, yeah, we'll be back later.